They say long distance relationship only work if there is trust, not love, not promises, just trust. And for 2 years, I trusted him with everything. His voice was the last thing I heard every night. His good morning text was how I started my day. We survived time zones, bad internet, power cuts, loneliness. I believed distance was just geography. I didn't know distance could also be emotional. The day I realized something was wrong was the day he told me he was too busy to call. And 5 minutes later, I saw him smiling on Instagram. My name is Zainab. I met Daniel during my NYSC year in Abuja. He was confident, without trying too hard, soft spoken, intelligent, the kind of man who made you feel calm just by standing next to him. We met at a friend's small birthday dinner. We talked about everything that night: music, work, family, and dreams. There was no pressure, no games, just ease. We started dating 3 months later. The relationship felt healthy. We argued like normal people. We laughed like best friends. We prayed together. When Daniel got a job opportunity in the UK a year later, I was proud of him. It was a big break, a life-changing move. We promised each other distance wouldn't change us. We will make it work, he said at the airport, holding me tightly. I believed him. The first year was hard but beautiful. We scheduled calls, movie nights on video, prayer times on Sunday. He would send me pictures of snowy streets. I would send him videos of Lagos traffic and complain. We counted months, we talked about marriage, we planned my visits. Whenever someone asked, "How are you coping?" I would smile and say, "Love is stronger than distance." And for a long time, it was. But then, things started to shift. Calls became shorter, replies became slower, and enthusiasm faded. He blamed work. You know how it is here, he would say. Everything is fast. I'm just tired. I understood. New country, new responsibilities, pressure, and the rest. I didn't want to be the needy girlfriend, so I reduced my expectations. If he couldn't call at night, we would talk in the morning. If he couldn't text much, I told myself it was temporary. And then the missed call started. I would call, it will ring, no answer. Later he would text, "Sorry, I was busy." Busy became his favorite word. Busy to call, busy to text, busy to talk, but never too busy to sleep. And that's when something inside me began to whisper. It happened on a random Thursday night. I had just tried calling him 3 times, no answer. He texted, "In a meeting all evening, I'm exhausted, I'll call you tomorrow." I replied, "Okay, rest well." I felt small for even wanting more. Out of boredom, I opened Instagram, and there he was, tagged to a picture, smiling widely at a rooftop restaurant with friends, and a girl standing very close to him. The post was uploaded 20 minutes earlier. The caption read, "Finally dragged this guy out of work." Dragged him out of work? My chest tightened. I zoomed in on the photo. His hand wasn't just near her, it was around her waist, comfortably. I stared at the picture for almost an hour, trying to convince myself it meant nothing, trying to believe I was overthinking. But deep down, I knew something was breaking. The next morning, he called. His voice sounded normal. "Hey babe, sorry about yesterday. Long day." I let him talk. How was the rooftop restaurant? He was silent. "What rooftop restaurant?" he asked too quickly. "The one you were at last night." Another pause. "Oh, that. It was just colleagues. Just colleagues." "Why didn't you tell me?" I asked. "I didn't think it was important." Important? For the first time, his voice felt unfamiliar, like I was speaking to someone I didn't know. "Who is the girl?" I asked. "She's nobody." Nobody? But nobody doesn't stand that close. Nobody doesn't look that comfortable. He started sounding irritated. "Zainab, you're overreacting." That word overreacting broke me. It's amazing how quickly love turns into gaslighting. After that call, he changed. Not dramatically, but strategically. Less affectionate, less reassurance, more defensiveness. If I asked questions, I was insecure. If I expressed hurt, I was dramatic. I started doubting myself. Maybe I was too sensitive. Maybe long distance was affecting me. Maybe I was imagining things. Then 1 week passed. he barely tested. When I asked what was wrong, he said, I just need space. Space? For someone thousands of miles away? That was when I knew distance was no longer physical. It has become emotional. The truth didn't come from him, it came from a stranger. One afternoon, I received a message on Instagram. A girl from Nigeria who just recently moved to the UK. Her message was simple. Hi, I don't know how to say this, but are you dating Daniel? My heart pounded. My heart skipped. I replied, yes. Her text message broke me. I am sorry. He told me you were his ex. I've been seeing him now for 6 months. 6 months? Half a year? While we were planning our future? While he was busy calling me wifey? She sent evidences. She sent screenshots, photos, messages, plans. That was when I knew he wasn't confused. He wasn't lonely. He was living a double life. And the worst part, he had introduced her to family and friends as his girlfriend. I called him that night. He answered, calm, too calm. Is it true? I asked. He was silent. Then he sighed. I didn't know how to tell you. That sentence felt like betrayal all over again. You didn't know how to tell me, so you just replaced me. It wasn't planned, he said. It just happened. That phrase again, it just happened, as if loyalty slips accidentally, as if betrayal is a weather that changes anytime. I felt tears rolling down my face, but my voice was steady. For 2 years I defended you, I said. I believed in you. He was quiet. He didn't apologize. He didn't fight for me. He just said, I didn't think you would find out this way. That was when I realized something painful. He wasn't sorry for hurting me. He was sorry he got caught. Ending the relationship was both devastating and freeing. For weeks, I couldn't sleep properly. Everything reminded me of him. The airport goodbyes, the promises, the plans. But slowly, clarity replaced pain. I started asking myself different questions. Not why wasn't I enough, but why did I ignore the signs? The busy excuses, the emotional withdrawal, the Instagram lies. Distance didn't destroy us. Dishonesty did. Long distance doesn't create cheaters. It reveals them. If someone wants to call you, they will. If someone wants to reassure you, they will. If someone values you, distance won't change that. Love doesn't disappear because of time zones. It disappears because someone chooses to let go. Months later, I saw another post. Daniel, the same rooftop, the same girl. This time, the caption read, grateful for you, with a heart emoji. I didn't feel anger. I felt peace. Because I finally understood something powerful. I didn't lose him. He lost someone who would have chosen him every single day. And sometimes, the worst betrayal is the best protection. If you are in a long distance relationship and something feels off, trust that feeling. Love should not feel like chasing. It should not feel like begging. It should not feel like constant anxiety. Distance is hard, but honesty is simple. And if someone says they are too busy to call you, but not too busy to post, believe what you see, not what you're told.